Previously on Jen's big move to London. I moved to London at the beginning of the year from Canada, and time has gone by so fast. From initially touring flats, to getting the keys, to buying furniture, to having a housewarming party, to exploring Europe. I've quickly been checking off so many items on my bucket list. But one big thing that I still haven't completed is decorating my dream room. There's so much to do, so let the moving adventure continue. Thank you to Milanote for sponsoring this video. What up, hooligans? It's Jen, and welcome back to my infinite moving series here in my new apartment in London. Look, I cannot in good conscience keep calling this a new apartment because I have been living here for over half a year now, but I still have not completed decorating everything, which is a problem that I am here to solve today. Today, I am going to be working on a special project that I have been waiting to complete ever since I moved in. So there's this alcove in my bedroom currently that I just thought was so beautiful ever since I toured it. I was like, oh my god, this can be such a centerpiece, statement piece, and I really wanted to make it into like a traditional Victorian or like French style fireplace mantle. Now, a while ago, I thought those dreams were gonna come true. I found a beautiful mantle on Facebook Marketplace. I planned to meet up with this lady. I traveled so long. I waited there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Bro, this is crazy. I've been waiting here for like 25 minutes. Not one single peep. She accused me of being a scammer, but in the end, she turned out to be the scammer. Oh my god. I just want my fireplace. Regardless, all that is to say, I left being super disappointed, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's just not meant to be. But today, I am here back with a vengeance. Today, we're going to complete the fireplace mantle of my dreams. Here's what the wall is currently looking like. So, let's get to some planning, shall we? Let's get to planning the design of my dream. What the hell was that? Just London sounds. Let's get to the planning of my dream fireplace alcove using Milanote. Thank you so much to Milanote for sponsoring this video. Milanote is such a useful tool to organize all your creative projects. Basically, it's an online canvas designed to help you organize, brainstorm, plan, and collaborate on your ideas. It's super easy to start a new project on Milanote. There's over 100 built-in templates available for every type of project that you could want to do, whether you're a filmmaker, interior designer, writer, content creator, and I actually used this interior design template to start this project. Let me show you what is on my project board so far. I've got a picture of the undecorated wall that we're making over, a basic to-do list for the projects I want to do, and a list of the items that I want to buy / thrift, and a couple of inspo pics. But let's add some more. I'm gonna make a mood board for some visual inspo. This is one of my favorite parts of a project because I get to go on the internet and look for beautiful pictures. It doesn't even feel like work. The cool part is Milanote has this browser extension tool that lets you save images directly onto your board from other websites. So I'm gonna use that tool. The aesthetic that I'm going for is very Victorian, old French style, ornate details, wall moldings. I currently have wall moldings on my wall, so I want to match that vibe. Obviously, the main goal of this area is to add a beautiful fireplace mantle, which I need to find. And then on top of that, / around that, I want to add like a vintage looking gallery wall or like a really large piece of art / a mirror, very like ornate and like old French style. If you guys watched my condo renovation series in Vancouver, you would know that I love a gallery wall, and it was really inspired by a lot of the museums that I was going to when I first visited Europe. And now that I live in London, I'm going to museums all the time, and even the architecture in the city is just so beautiful. So I feel like I'm at the source right now. I can really go thrifting for some beautiful art pieces in the city where there's so many rich people donating all these like really nice art pieces. I'm gonna snatch them up. And now I'm gonna add all these pictures to my mood board to reference as I'm building my wall. And I love that Milanote is so unstructured, so you can really design it any way that you want or makes sense to you. This is just gonna be my general visual inspo board, but I'm gonna get into more detail in a bit with more specific products. And then I'm also gonna add some hand-drawn labels as well, just to make the plan a little more clear. All right, now I'm gonna head back to the main board, and I'm actually gonna sketch out a rough mock-up of what I want this area to look like. And for that, I'm actually gonna be using the Milanote app on my iPad. You can also do it on desktop or the phone app. Anything you edit on any device will sync across the devices. So it's gonna be super useful to bring out with me when I'm like thrifting for artwork in the rich people areas. All right, I'm gonna draw just like a basic mantle. Ideally, you wanna find something like super ornate, but I've been looking on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, and honestly, it's a little bit hard to find the like really ornate French style. They're either like super, super expensive or like super far away. I also asked you guys on Instagram what you guys think I should put inside the alcove because I knew that I wanted the mantle for sure, but I was like, I don't know like what to put inside here. And a lot of you guys sent me some really cute options. I think like a little cozy reading nook would be so cute, but a bunch of you guys also suggested shelves, like a little bookshelf. Oh, so cute. So I think for now I'm gonna stick with the bookshelf idea. Hopefully I can find something like dark brown wood, and then obviously I'll just add like a bunch of books on there, like decor on top of the mantle. Hopefully I can find something like this, like a gigantic mirror, like big artwork. One thing that I have to be careful of is hanging stuff on the walls here, because back in Canada, the walls are like made of cardboard. You can literally like put a push pin in there and it will go all the way through. Here, my walls are made of brick. I need to like figure out how to hang things up because I don't really want to drill things in because I live in a rental unit. So maybe I just need to find something that I can lay on top of the mantle, but that means I need to secure the mantle to the wall really securely. There's a lot of things to figure out. But after that, I really want to add some little frames, little ornaments. I have a couple things sourced from like a bunch of my travels. I have these really cute things that I got from Morocco that I'll show you guys in a bit. Ideally, I want to be able to thrift all of these things, but obviously it's gonna depend on what I can actually find at the thrift stores. I'm hoping to hit a gold mine. Ooh, but I really haven't found like a great thrift store yet in London for all my furniture needs. I'm really gonna have to explore the city. Okay, so that's the general design. I'm also gonna add the dimensions of the alcove in a little note so you can keep it in mind while I'm shopping for mantles. And here's the color palette I'm going for. A lot of gold accents, dark wood, and deep greens would fit the vibe. So I'm also adding those in some swatches. Like I said, ideally, I want to thrift for the mantle of my dreams. Let me put it out into a manifestation to the universe. But in case I don't find it, knock on wood, girl, I will. But in case I don't, I am just gonna add in a couple of links for buying options, and I'm gonna add them into a column for easy access. Same with the gallery wall. I'm really hoping that I hit a gold mine at the thrift store, but I've never thrifted furniture in London, so I really do not know what I'm gonna find. So I'm just gonna add some visual inspo here and some product links for frames. To decorate the shelves, I'm gonna need a lot of items. So I'm gonna create a new board to add all those products to. When I'm at the thrift store, I'll keep an eye out for things, but I'm always online looking for cute things. So I've gathered a bunch of product links that I want to add. I'm going to organize them into separate columns. So I've got lighting, organizational items, and just fun decor items. I feel like something like this, like a fun antique looking lamp, would fit the vibe that I'm going for with the gallery wall. But I also have 2 paper lamps in my room, so I feel like this paper lamp would also work. And maybe like something fun like this. But also if I can find like a round lamp like this, that would also be cute. Organization wise, I feel like I need some jewelry dishes probably, and you guys know I love me some rattan, so I'm adding a little like rattan box in here, but I'm not too fussed on the storage box because it's just gonna be storage. I love me some like colorful swirly candles, so I'm gonna add these ones. And then here are just some fun things, you know, for some inspo. I don't know, it just might look cute. And voila! Here is the completed plan for Project Fireplace Mantle. It's looking so cute and organized, and I am so excited to get started. And by the way, Milanote is available for free with no time limit. So you can sign up for a free Milanote account with a link in the description. Ooh, I feel like we got a good plan. The big 2 things are I need to find a mantle, obviously, and a shelf. I've actually been communicating with a nice Facebook Marketplace lady who hopefully will not scam me about a shelf. So let's go pick it up. Wait, I'm so excited for this. First piece decor in this alcove. I see a bright future for this little hole. Whoa. I don't think I should describe it like that. I will say, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. But you know what, for £5, like, I'll take it. What about the color though? Should I paint it? I have the wall paint color. My plan was to paint it. Oh, by the way, I've already like wiped it down and everything, so it's not gross. But now that it's in here, I'm like, you know what? I kind of like the color. It's a nice pop. Like, it's not too in your face, but it kind of matches the vibes. This feels like a color that would be in like antique homes in England. I do wish it was like the width of this and then also taller, but maybe this is good because I can put like stuff on top that will take up this space. Nice. Oh my god, today might be the day that my dreams come true. I have been scouring Facebook Marketplace for a fireplace mantle for the past like couple weeks, honestly, and I have been communicating with this Facebook Marketplace lady and I'm about to go pick up the mantle. However, I'm a little bit afraid of getting scammed again because you know what? Getting ghosted on a date is one thing. Whatever. Men, replaceable. Fireplace mantles are forever. I just really need this to happen, okay? But let's play a guessing game of, is Jen gonna get scammed today? Let's go find out. Anyway. The houses here are so cute. I feel like the only places that I've seen architecture like this in America is like Boston and San Francisco, but it's so cute. Wow. I feel like I'm back in North America. These highway-ass roads are huge. We're here. I've been waiting here for 5 minutes. I have fear that the same thing is about to happen to me. I'm just a girl standing in front of a building waiting for her fireplace mantle. Give me my fireplace, please. If I get stood up again, I'm leaving London. Yes! And I got some extras too. It is a great day. We have a fireplace mantle, finally! We've got a mantle, except it's too small. Yeah. Should I have like done a better job measuring it before I got it? Yeah. But, well, yeah. I'm gonna try to find a solve. I need to find like a platform to lift it up a little bit, which should be easy. I thought it would be like out to here. So, yeah, why did I do that to myself? I don't really know what I should do. Oh, I kind of fucked up. But you know what? It looks really nice. It looks so pretty. I think I'm just gonna use like a piece of paper, honestly, just to like fill it in, because I don't think people are really gonna be able to tell. People being me, and also you guys. I think I'm just gonna go get like a piece of cardstock somewhere and fill it in. That's the plan, but I'm not really sure what I should do for the platform to think about that. So I found these blank wooden boxes and stacked them up, and they were the perfect height to boost up the mantle. So I just painted them with the leftover paint from my walls. All right, we've got our boxes. Now, halfway through painting, I was like, wait a minute, are these gonna be sturdy enough? Because honestly sounds pretty thin. I'm a little bit worried that they're gonna just like cave in. So I wish I had like a slab of tile or something really hard so it won't cave in. But I'm just gonna test it out to see how it looks first and then worry about that later. No. I need to put my back into it a little more. God. Okay. Okay, wait, I'm gonna ask my friend Natalie to help. Natalie! Ooh. Against the wall. I'm gonna like command strip the hell out of the back of it. Should be pretty stable. Maybe I can like strap it like using these hooks.
Yeah, that might be easier than command.
I think I could
string and nailed in it.
Actually, these might be hollow. Maybe I can use nails for these. Fulfilling your dreams is no easy feat, especially this one. So I thought I would commemorate this momentous occasion. May I present to you the mantle song.
Got the mantle of my dreams. She's so pretty as Suri, and nobody even scammed me. So I guess I'll finally get some good night's sleep.
The next day, I set out on a mission to find the gold mine of thrifted art and furniture in London. I'm a girl who loves thrifting, and I still haven't really found the perfect thrift store yet until a couple months ago, I made a Facebook Marketplace purchase in the neighborhood of Fulham, and I spotted a bunch of thrift stores on the main road that showed some promise. So on this day, I went out on my exploration journey, and I couldn't believe what I found. That's cute as well. This too. Don't these chairs remind you of Ugly Betty? Oh, look at that one. This is so pretty. Maybe not. And then we stumbled upon this random hardware store where we found something amazing.
The gold one is really pretty though. Like imagine this behind in the alcove, the wall.
Yeah.
The alcove. Should I do that? I would only have to spend like, I know, 10 pounds. So like I'll get like 3 meters of it. Like 1 meter of the brown and then 3 of the gold. Yeah. Perfect.
Landmine, not landmine. Boom. Boom. Big bag. 6 pounds. Landmine. 7 pounds. Somebody call 911 because I found the freaking landmine of rich people, bro. Oh, I feel amazing. I got so many things. First of all, the biggest success was this. I actually am happy that it doesn't have a mirror in it because I think it would be too heavy. Because this way I can just hang it up with command hooks and it's honestly pretty light. But obviously there's nothing in it, so I have to put art in it myself. But I'm also trying to decide if I want to paint this gold because everything else in my room, well, literally just this mirror. This mirror is gold and some of the frames have like gold accents, but I have nothing silver. Is it okay to like mix silver and gold? I mean, I know it's okay like ethically. I'm not gonna go to like color jail. I actually actually might post on Instagram asking you guys what your opinion is and like how I should decorate it. By the way, if you guys want to keep up to date on what's going on with me in real time, because these videos are super behind, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'm always like asking you guys questions and stuff and like showing updates on my life, showing cool things happening in London. You should follow me on Instagram. You guys have been so helpful during this process with so many things that I've asked, so I super appreciate you guys. It feels like we're doing a group project together. I also got some artwork. Look at this. This one's a little out of the frame. I also got this little vase, and then this one is huge. I don't know how I'm gonna fit these all together because I was ideally just looking for really small ones to complement the one big one, but I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna make it all work. This one is super pretty. I think it's like oil pastel drawn, and look how cute this is. A little Dorothy moment. I've been really into red lately, so I was really happy to find this. This is such the vibe that I was going for. I love the wood color and the gold accent. The caption says, "Old chairs to mend." They're fixing up a couple chairs there. This one feels personal to me because of the chair song. If you know, you know. And then, oh my God, landmine. Look at these little mini frames that I got. This set of 4 was £8. Oh, and then I got a bunch of books. These are actually so beautiful. It's part of the Charles Dickens complete works. And the guy at the till was like, "Are you actually gonna read them?" And I was like, yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I want to. Will I? Am I a performative reader? Perhaps yes. Guys, it's just so hard for me to sit down and concentrate these days. It's actually so difficult. I don't want to be this way. How can I not be this way, guys? Like, how can I read a book? I actually have never sounded more stupid in my entire life. Guys, I know how to read. Now it just feels like I'm digging myself a huge hole. Guys, I definitely know how to read. Oh my God, I do not sound convincing. Maybe, are you guys gonna think I'm illiterate? I know how to read. Look at these really cute pieces that I got in Morocco. I went to Morocco a couple months ago. Look at how pretty. I have literally pinned these like exact things on my Pinterest for years. I got 3. Look at this one. These are going to go so perfectly on the wall. And now I wish I got more. I loved Morocco so much. The food was amazing and I had such a good time. Let me know if you guys want that vlog. And then guys, we hit the freaking landmine. Boom! The wallpaper. Yes, the wallpaper. I saw this and I was like, oh my God, I'm having a That's So Raven moment. This as the wallpaper behind. What if I put this full wallpaper behind the mantle in the alcove? I think the fuck yes. But I also got this brown version. I got this because I thought it would go really nicely inside this frame. Walk with me for a second, okay? I use this as the matting around the edge and then cut like an oval out of it and put my own artwork in there. Do you smell that? Yeah, I cooked. So, you know, yeah, like, yeah. And now I'm about to eat. That's the vision. I also got this. Yeah, it doesn't end. Except that's the end. Thank you for coming to my haul. Now I need to do some brainstorming about this thing. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying on Instagram about how I should decorate this. But in the meantime, my friend Natalie is actually visiting me right now and we are doing a lot of exploring of London, and we both have never been to Windsor before. So we wanna go to Windsor Castle. So I'm gonna get some inspo because that is the originator of all these like style of decor. So let's go collect some visual inspiration, shall we? That literally was insane. I feel like I just robbed them. I bought so much stuff for £58. What was I doing in London? I should have come to the rich area like weeks ago. The adrenaline from getting a deal is crazy. So much stuff was on sale and everything in the store is so cute, and they're closing in 5 minutes, so we just raided the store in 5 minutes. Did already say landmine? I literally cannot believe it. I thought I already hit the landmine in London, but oh my god. Windsor is where the rich people are at. Why did I not think about this sooner? Like the queen, not the queen. R.I.P. The royals live there. If you are looking for rich people art for cheap, go to Windsor. It actually doesn't take that long to get to Windsor from London. It's like maybe 1.5 hours. It takes that long to get some places in London anyway. Let me do a little haul for you. This was such a crazy experience because we were not planning on doing any shopping at all, but this was like the last 15 minutes before all of the shops were closing, and we randomly just like saw a thrift store and we were like, oh, why don't we just go in and see what they have? Oh my god. I was literally like, I feel like I'm on a game show right now. Like, you have 10 minutes to buy everything you can within 50 pounds. Girl, my heart was racing so fast because I'm a girl who loves a deal. Let me show you what I got. Look at this beautiful embroidered stitched sunset. This was 10 pounds. I got this cute little picture, very Twilight. 6 pounds. Another stitched piece of artwork. This one is like people playing... Wait, I thought it was people playing baseball. Is it a man shooting a pew pew? Oh no, somebody tell me what's happening here. I think this one is so funny. It's just a man like galloping on his horse, but like that posture be insane. I'm trying to look like that. My boy is posted up. This was 5 pounds, 6 pounds. The ladies in the store were like, wow, you have such great taste. Like, oh my god, the things you chose are so pretty. I'm like, wait, so you think I have taste? This frame. Then I got all of these books. I feel like the colors are so pretty. This is literally somebody's like school book. And then also the ladies at the till were like, are you actually gonna read those? And I was like, do I give illiterate vibes? Is that like, do I look like I can't read?
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
How do I fix that? Maybe I fix that by actually reading? Okay, and then we went to the store called Oliver Bonus. Let me tell you, this is my new favorite store. It actually worked out so well because a lot of the items that I linked on my Milanote board were actually items from this store. And I didn't know there was a store in Windsor. But the crazy part is all of the items that I had pinned were like regular price online, but in person, they were all on sale. Oh my god, Windsor is value town. I'm discovering everywhere in the UK outside of London is low-key cooler than London. What am I doing in London? So I got this pack of little vases. This was on sale for 13 pounds. Ooh! This super cute pack of candle holders. This was on sale for 5 pounds. These two little frames because I seriously was lacking small frames for my gallery wall. These candles. Lastly, I got this beautiful vase. Look how pretty this is. Wow. I kind of have an issue of not using enough color. So this is me trying to branch out and use more color because I tend to make everything in my room white. So hopefully with all of these items, it'll start to look a little more fun and cozy in here. But that is everything that I got, and I am so, oh my god, like, who do I have to thank? I think I have to thank the royals. Is that kind of crazy? Like, thank you to my queen. Thank you to my king. Like, you know what? Yeah, that is my king. So shout out. Now it's time to decorate. I'm gonna start with the gallery wall first, but let me report to you my findings on my Instagram stories from when I asked you guys what I should do with the big empty silver frame. Unfortunately for me, most of you guys said paint it gold, which means now I have to do extra work. But like low-key, I know you guys are right because I do think it would look better. I think it would match the vibe more, and I am a gold girl. I was just trying to like be a little lazy so I don't have to do extra painting, but I think it'll look good. The next morning, the frame was completely dry and it was time to fill it in with, what? That's not the landmine of wallpaper I got. Yeah, I have to address the rumors. Yeah, I decided it might look a little bit too busy. So I figured, how about let's turn it back into a mirror, except not a real mirror because I don't know how to cut glass and it would be way too heavy. So I got some mirror vinyl instead. Does it look like a funhouse mirror? Well, yes. Do I care? I'm not really sure yet. But oh my goodness, I have been looking forward to creating this fireplace mantle gallery wall for so long. Ever since I moved in, I had such a grand vision for it. But now that I'm actually making it and like executing my vision, it actually feels kind of bittersweet. And I'm like trying to figure out why, because I'm like, girl, it's just a wall. And I'm thinking back to a lot of my tendencies when I'm like decorating, like why I lean so much towards like all white decor, like having a room that's so blank looking. And yes, it looks really boring, but like in my head, it's not that way, because when I first moved in, obviously all the walls are blank, you know, there's no furniture. It's just like a completely blank canvas for you to imagine what can possibly be done with the space. And for me, it represented like such a blank slate for me to create this new life that I was starting in London. And I think for me, not decorating the space for so long meant that I was able to keep like imagining the possibilities instead of like committing to something, because that's kind of scary to me. Like once you've committed, that's your decision. You have to live with the consequences. This is kind of true for a lot of things in my life where I'm super indecisive because I'm scared to live with the consequences of my decision. Like, what if I mess up something big? What if I end up hating this thing that I did that I have been thinking about for so long? Like, I built it up so much in my head, and then when I do it, I actually don't like it. And then maybe I've committed to something, and then a couple months down the line, I don't like it anymore. Then I have to change it. Then it's just like this whole thing in my head. And I know that in real life, like once I actually do the thing, like it's not that big of a deal. But I always make it so scary in my head, and that's why I think I like moving so much, and I love like blank walls, like empty rooms, because there's no space to like mess up, you know? You haven't actually committed to anything, so nothing is like offensive. There's nothing to like pick apart. That's something that I'm trying to change. I want to like be more bold and take risks and like be okay with messing up or like being different. Like I've always really admired people who are not afraid to stand out and like really be themselves and have personal style. And that's something that I'm really trying to develop. And I think like the first step was moving to London, trying something new. So I really love how the gallery wall looks, but it also feels kind of, I don't know, feels kind of bittersweet. All right, I think it's time for a little before and after reveal. Shall we? What the hell? Guys. Cut the cameras, dead ass. I have the wall of my dreams. Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful, so cute, so chic. I feel like I have the British Museum inside of my room, minus the stolen part because I paid for everything. My room is basically, well, I'm gonna continue adding little tidbits and stuff, but it's pretty much complete. But what the hell happened to this? Oh my god, landmine. Didn't even use the landmine. But let me know if you guys think I should still try this like behind the shelf, or I can do it somewhere else. What can I do with this? It's just so beautiful. And guys, what do we think of this little slit right here? Giving this kind of slit. I know. I see it. Do I acknowledge it? I'm not sure. Do you guys acknowledge it? Do we care about the slit? Anyway, that's my room. Thank you so much to everyone who follows me on Instagram for participating. Follow me on Instagram at Generation DIY and stay tuned for some updates. Also, can you guys please comment down below what kind of videos you want to see from me? Any DIYs, any type of vlogs, Q&As, anything that you would want to see. I'm so excited for what's to come. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.